Happy Tuesday, everybody. Who out there feels stimulated? Anybody feel stimulated? Well, that's what this is about today. Perhaps I should let it rest for a day or two before I start bitching. See what happens, but I can't. Gotta get it off my chest. And you guys are my shoulder to cry on, so to speak, to let me get out my frustrations on the current state of affairs on this planet, but mostly our nation. And as you can see, I got Christmas music on, trying to get me lift my mood up, because I like Christmas music. I like all music, but it's one of the things that hasn't changed about me is I still love music. Thank God for that. Because it gets me through my day most of the time. Me and Todd Silvio knows. I think we're the same when it comes to music and how it affects us daily. So, anyway, as you guys know, a new stimulus was passed for COVID. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. COVID stimulus relief for Americans who are struggling because of this crap they put us through, shutting down the economies and businesses closing and people being laid off, and money being hard to come by for many, not everybody, but many. And I am one of those many. As you guys know, I'm pretty much struggling and have been. So I need it more than anyone, I think, or as badly as most, I should say. But this new stimulus is kind of mirrors the first one, except the amounts are about in half on just about everything. Meaning everybody is supposed to get a stimulus one-time payment again. This time it's only $600 instead of $1,200, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I need it desperately, so I'm happy for it. Unemployment, they're going to add $300 to people getting unemployment. I'm one of those people, so I'm extremely excited about that. Last time it was $600. But I think $600 was way too much. Not that I wouldn't mind getting $600 more a week, because I would. I could catch up on a lot of things. But, when you got people that are laid off that are normally making $40,000 a year or less, and you're going to give them $2,400 a month free, in addition to whatever their state's giving them. People didn't go back to work because they were making more money on retirement than they would if they were to take their job back. And businesses that were opening back up, they couldn't get employees because they couldn't compete against that. They couldn't pay wages, pay someone enough to get off of unemployment and start working. And I think that was part of the plan back then, because this whole COVID thing is designed to shut down the backbone of our economy, and that's small businesses. They're trying to get all small businesses shut down. I mean, that's the only reason why Walmart can stay open, and giant grocery stores and box stores can stay open, but small businesses can't. It makes no sense. There's no reason for that, other than they want to shut down small businesses and destroy our economy. That's the goal of COVID. Anyway, so I started going over this plan that they got, and of course, the Democrats and the Republicans agreed on certain things to go out to the people. Everybody's like, okay, we're cool. Yeah, we'll do it. And then Pelosi gets her stupid hands on it. And 2 hours before they're supposed to vote on the bill, she brings out a 5,500 page bill. Over 5,500 pages that they're supposed to read first and then vote within 2 hours, which is physically impossible. It's just impossible. Everybody should have voted no. As badly as I need the money, they should have voted no. Because they knew that there was going to be some Democratic pork in this bill. Exactly was what it was. Or money going to other places that it has no business going. This money that they're dealing out, they're dishing out, it comes from us taxpayers. It's our money that they keep in taxes. So basically, when you get a stimulus, you're just getting your money back. But, so they saw fit just to give us $600 each, which out of that almost a $1 trillion bill, it's like 1.2 billion of that $1 trillion bill is for the American people. The rest is for other bullshit. And I'm telling you, I'm pissed off. Pissed off about it. We've got millions and millions and if billions of dollars going to other countries for bullshit. What does other countries have to do with COVID relief in the United States? Why are they sending other countries our tax dollars that we desperately need back right now to other countries? Pakistan's getting $25 million, if I'm not mistaken. $25 million to Pakistan for gender studies. Are you fucking kidding me? Oop, I'm sorry. You didn't mean to cuss. And there's a bunch of other countries. Saudi Arabia, Nepal, Sudan, India. I think India. I can't remember them all right now. I got them listed somewhere, but I'm driving, so I don't want to start digging in my notes. But they're giving them all this money, our money, our taxpayer dollars, to these other countries, but giving us $600. The least amount of money that's out of this stimulus plan goes back to the American people. Can you believe that? I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. It's just it's angered me to no end. They also put a little inside the plan is stop funding the border wall, and it was hidden. Somebody found it on page 711 or something, to stop funding the border wall and cut the salaries of Border Patrol, the Border Patrol agents. That's in the stimulus plan. That's relief, supposed to be. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to do about it. The only bright side that I found out about this, I mean, other than I'm going to get some relief, I won't have to worry about rent for 2 or 3 months. Until I find another job, and I can stop doing this Lyft and Uber crap. Is that President Trump, after the last bill, he signed in a clause that any stimulus, any new bills that come out, he has the discretion on where the money goes. So if he signs this and doesn't veto it, which I think he signed it, or he's going to sign it, I don't think he's going to deprive the American people of money that we've been waiting 6-7 months for, that Nancy Pelosi kept rejecting. And the funny thing is about this, before I get into that, you guys, is this bill that they approved, this is the same bill that Nancy Pelosi has rejected numerous times. The same bill. And they asked her about that. And you know what her excuse was? Oh, we have a different president in now who cares about COVID. So she admitted right there that she stopped aid to us, the American people, and she blocked it because Trump was president. She's hired to serve the American people just like President Trump is, and she blocked that for partisan reasons, for politics, so Trump wouldn't get a win for months and months and months. Of course, we knew that, but she came out and admitted it now. So hopefully when Trump gets his hands on it, there's two things I'm hopeful for. One is he takes it apart, he signs it, but is able to send that money to where it's needed and not to out of this country to all these other countries. And all that other shit that they got in there, like the Kennedy Center, they're giving them another $25 million that they gave them last time. The first one they gave them $25 million. They're going to get another $25 million. Stuff like that. That's not helping the people of this country. So that's my first hope, is that he'll be able to reallocate the funds to where they need to go. Or he in the back of his mind, he's like, it doesn't matter what it says, where it's going. When he gets reelected, he's going to fix it. So he can stop anything, all that, if he gets reelected. And make sure that it comes back to us. It's our money. It's the people that pay taxes, the American people. It belongs to us. And they shouldn't be given money to other countries right now when we got people that have become homeless because of this. You know, there's people that are trying to make sure their kids have food for Christmas, much less toys. I know that's superficial, toys, but, you know, this is America. You know, we're used to doing things. We pay taxes and we work hard so our family can have things, and we can give our kids special days, like for Christmas, memorable, and create memories and things like that. Not worry about, well, where are we going to get our next meal? Or, oh Lord, I can't pay rent again. I hope the landlord doesn't kick me out. Or I can't pay my utility bill, so my power's off. But yet they're going to give billions of dollars to other countries of our money in the stimulus package. So like I said, who feels stimulated? Certainly not us. But I am thankful for what's coming. Don't get me wrong, I am happy. I'd much rather have a job and making my own money right now than have to rely on the government. But it is what it is right now, and what it is right now isn't pretty. But I'm blessed. Still, I'm blessed. I'm blessed with my family. I'm blessed that I still have a roof over my head. I'm blessed that God makes sure that I have what I need. Not necessarily what I want, but what I need to survive. And with food and shelter and the love of my family and my friends to help me get through this. But I'm still aggravated when it comes to politics and what they do. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. It's criminal. To me, that's criminal that they're going to do that to the American people, who wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for us. You know, none of these politicians, senators and congressmen and congresswomen and all that, they haven't missed one payday since COVID. They haven't gotten a cut in pay. They made sure that they got paid their $450 a day, which is what they've been making this year. And not only that, they didn't have to work as much as they normally do because of COVID. And they get to decide who gets what. And they send aid to the foreign aid out over us, over the American people that are paying their salaries. We got to stand up to that. That can't happen. That's bullshit. When you got Republicans who don't want to give out anything, which I understand, okay, but when you force people to close their businesses and you force people to not work, then you have to help them out. That's just what you do. I'm not saying that this is for nothing, but so I agree with the Republican side, other than they need to look at this as, well, we're in a pandemic, we need to get the people help so our economy doesn't crumble. And then you got the Democrats who they want to spend it all and make more and spend that and make more and spend that, but not on us, on themselves. And the people that are lobbyists and the people that's giving them money to get elected, that's what they want. They want to make those people rich and themselves rich, not the American people. They want us struggling. The more we struggle, the easier we are to control, as you can see. So they just needed to come to a middle agreement. And this isn't it to me. I mean, I don't know what President Trump's going to do with this bill. I haven't heard anything yet. I want him to veto it because it's crap. But then I can't afford for him to veto it because I need the money. I'm sure a lot of you do too. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that's continued to work through all this and haven't had to struggle any. But I know there's a lot more that either had their jobs taken away, or their hours cut, or their spouse's hours cut, or spouse's jobs taken away. I know there's quite a few of those in there, like myself, that are that could use the help, which would have been nice before Christmas. But again, I don't want to sound like a greedy son of a bitch, or whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the term that I'm thinking of, because my brain. But anyway, that's what I want. It's a short ramble. Listen to me. It's a short vent, is all, and it's just on the stimulus. So I guess we'll wait to see what President Trump's going to do with it. Either way, it's going to be good and bad. It's double-edged either way. If he approves it or if he vetoes it, it's going to be a double edge for me. The right thing would be to veto it and reallocate that money to the American people and not to 10 different countries. Send our money over there to them. That's just wrong. It hurts my soul. My soul. Anyway, that's all, guys. I hope everyone's ready for Christmas. I know it's coming up Friday. No big plans for the Johnsons. We're just going to go visit my mom, Nan, Thursday night, I think. I'll try to go see my brother Tony on Christmas Day. We're going to go visit Dee Dee's dad on Christmas Day. Well, I don't want to say anything about that. But not going out of town or nothing. Couldn't afford it anyway. But I'm happy. I'm happy I have a new grandson. I'm happy it's Christmas and we can all get together and try to have some quality time as a family and appreciate what we have. Especially appreciate what's coming up. Once this election's over and all this mess is taken care of. and Trump's back in office, and the riots and all that's over after he takes over. What he has in store for not just us, United States, but the entire planet, it's going to be wonderful, so wonderful. Y'all see that when it happens. So anyway, love each and every one of you. Like my video, please. The more people that like it, the better it is for my little bitty channel. Comments if you want. Share it if you want. Share helps it also if you share it. But I understand if you don't want to. But it's just the ramblings of a crazy coon ass, yeah. So where we go one, we go all.